October 3rd, Shangrao, Jiangxi, China.
Okay.
Take a look what happened there.
Let's have a look. We're really moving around the country, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going all over.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Now,
I know what happened here.
yeah, tell us. What happened?
So for the National Day holiday time, that time period, everyone decides, hey, everyone gets allocated the same holiday.
Just remember, guys, that's what makes China very different is you only get the time off when the government says you get the time off, okay?
Yeah, you don't save up your days.
Yeah, it's not like in the West where you negotiate with your boss and you say like, okay, I got 2 weeks holiday, I'll take it in August or something.
No, and that's not to say every job has that, but that's not in China.
Yeah, there's no flexibility is what I'm saying. So you get the time off, and the thing is, you have to take the time off.
Yes.
That's another thing. During the National Day holiday, you're not allowed to work during that time, so you got to go do stuff.
So these people went to go travel to Shangrao, Jiangxi.
Yes.
Right? We actually know where this is.
Scenic spot.
And what they decided to do was go buy a ticket and get inside the gates. And it was very important that they did that because this is their day off and this is their time to climb the mountain.
Yes.
However, they did not expect to be there all day and all night.
Yeah.
And I'd like to show what happened.
Because they got real mad and they all started demanding refunds because they couldn't even get in the gate.
Not only did the people not get in the gate, the people that got in were stranded because they couldn't move because there was too many people. There were so many people, and a lot of people were not prepared because it was warm during the day, that at night it was freezing.
Yes.
And they all got stranded in the cold wind with t-shirts and shorts, and people had shorts on.
Yeah, as you can see, it's now nighttime and they're stuck in the same spot.
All night. And by the way, this was one place where this happened. Many places this happened around China.
Yes.
Because it was so crowded and there were so many people traveling to go take their day off or whatever.
It's horrendous. And I can attest because I've traveled during this time.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this hill. Does that look like fun?
That is insane.
Does that look fun to you?
That's actually insane.
Yeah. I mean, this is
this is all around China.
There's the Chongqing Hongyadong propaganda, because that's used in every single propaganda video for China. Is they show this grotty place with LED lights on. It looks terrible during the day, by the way.
Yeah.
And this,
well, sky don't lie. Usually.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even at night you can tell. Yeah. But I mean, does that look like fun to anyone? Does that look like fun?
We actually have an explanation for all of this in After Party today.
Yes,
so don't forget, After Party link right now is in the chat. It's also in the description. It's free. Go check it out. It's where we hang out after the show.
Yeah, you can line it up.
We have a follow-up to this.
We have a follow-up to
government
this,
response.
Yes.
Which is like, the biggest cope I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, every time, and we show this every time, but it happens every year. You think people would know by now, don't go to this Great Wall.
Yes.
This fake wall.
Yeah, why do you keep going during this time?
Again, we've shown you before on the show, but this particular segment of the Great Wall, the one that's open to tourists, it's fake.
Yeah.
All of these bricks,
rebuilt,
it's fake. It's like, it's not the original thing. It's all modern bricks and cement that they went in like the 80s and 90s and they rebuilt.
Even in the 2000s.
In the 2000s. They basically came there, hired a bunch of bricklayers and let's make it. They didn't use the original materials. No. It's not the authentic ancient wall. It's like where the wall was.
Yes.
There's a little bit of foundation there and they slapped this on top. Just so you know, when you're going there, you're not standing on some ancient thing.
You know what else you can do?
What?
Like the stream. It's free.
Yeah.
It helps us out a lot. So please click the like button. Thank you.
Now, this is in Xi'an. Does that look like fun to you?
No. No. I don't think that looks fun.
This is Changsha.
To anyone. Why are people going to Changsha, by the way? It's got to be one of the worst places I've ever been.
You know what I really love?
What?
Luotuo.
Why? Camel?
Because you get to sit on it.
Oh, in Changsha, you mean?
No, there's, here.
Over here. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
Here's the biggest problem about Luotuo is, camels, is you see on Chinese social media, they show these romantic posts of somebody like in the desert living some kind of Arabian themed holiday adventure.
Yes.
Like there you are, riding a camel.
I actually showed that in my overrated tourism video.
Yes.
And it's so funny because the people have these not Instagram posts, whatever the equivalent is in China, right?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you won't believe how, beautiful this area is. And it'll show one person on a camel or two people on a camel, right?
Yes.
And it's in this very romantic, romanticized version of what we'd imagine.
But
and then
now,
the reality is this.
take a look, everybody. What you've got there is a queue. So what you're actually paying for and traveling to is to get on a camel and walk in a slow-moving queue of thousands of people. And there's nothing romantic about that.
I mean, some people actually love this. They call it Run now.
Isn't that? Yeah, I feel like
So you
this
actually get these camel tours in Inner Mongolia. You get them in Xinjiang. This is in Gansu. This is in Dunhuang.
Yeah, Dunhuang.
Dunhuang is like probably the most popular place you'd go. So this camel line. Look at it.
By the way,
Look at that.
Yeah, look. I mean,
How do they get that many camels?
They must have a camel breeding program.
Must
Probably
be.
import them from like the Middle East. Because look at how it like snakes around. Okay,
Yes. That's
Now-
what's impressive.
there are actually traffic lights for the camels.
That's how insane this is.
Yes.
There's freaking traffic lights.
It's a nightmare to me. Okay, I understand. Like if you take your kids to like a park and there's a pony ride and then somebody like walks around, that's nice, right?
Yeah.
But the idea of being led around in a queue, it's like getting into camel traffic on purpose. It's rush hour camel traffic.
Actually, all of this,
It's like driving into downtown LA on purpose during
Yes.
rush hour.
Yeah, but just to do that
With a
part.
car that doesn't run very well and it's a manual transmission and it's really difficult.
Yes.
And it's overheating.
But you go there just for the traffic.
Yeah, that's what's happening is people are going to that camel place
Yes.
in Dunhuang to like that is just ridiculous.
Yes.
Can I just say, like, it's horrible. And this is what happens when you have a massive population, but you open the floodgates to travel all at the same time. And you make these tourist spots popular because you're like, everybody's got to go here. Can you imagine if it's like, oh, Disneyland is a place everybody wants to go, right?
Yeah.
But what if everybody could only get 10 days off a year?
Yes.
They would all go to Disneyland at the same time.
Yes.
And that's-
Traffic tourism.
Yes.
We've invented something.
Yes, traffic tourism.
That's what this whole segment should be
It's
called.
sardine tourism.
Yes.
I mean, look at that. Sometimes, you just got to look at this and sigh and be like,
Collective
why?
sadness.
Yeah, like, why would you want to do this,
It's crazy. But again,
It's
you're about to
Shanghai.
see in After Party, you're going to see the cope.
Yeah, you'll see the cope. Big cope.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
你来这边干什么？踢足球。
Get him out of there. It's like, eat it.
We are brothers.
What the
Are you a psycho?
psycho?
快谢阿姨。
谢谢奶奶。
啥？你怎么叫？
What's he doing pushing it down there? He's like,
He's making
he's
sure. it
really like,
works. He's just admiring the shoe.
oh,
See, this is a
okay.
good setup.
He gave him his shoe back.
Oh, he gave it back.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.